Hello everyone, for the final video of 2023, thought I would show some of the Christmas pickups that would be relevant to the people that watch my videos, starting off with easily my favorite thing that I got for Christmas this year. My wife gave me something I've been looking for a long time and just never pulled the trigger on, the complete Dragon Ball Z box set of the manga series. I have the one for Dragon Ball. I always wanted this beautiful DBZ set, and she grabbed it for me for Christmas this year. I was very happy to see that. Pull down the front, and you see the whole thing. Absolutely love this design with the picture going the whole way across. And this was a series that I grew up with, especially the anime on Cartoon Network. One of my first real introductions to anime in general, and I've never read through the entire manga because I've never owned the entire thing of Dragon Ball Z, so very excited to start getting into that. And I'll have a whole video looking more closely at this set and the Dragon Ball set as well, more detailed thing looking at those specifically at the start of the year. Then, I'm a big fan of my sitcoms, some Seinfeld fridge magnets, a whole set of them with a lot of iconic images and phrases from that series. And we both got the beginnings of some book series that look interesting. My wife got the first, and I believe, a series of 4 that my brother was interested in. I think he's read them actually, and those looked good. As well as I really got into the Babylon Berlin TV series, enjoyed that, and they're based on novels which have now been translated into English. So between my 2 siblings, I got the first 3 of those. So I can't wait to dig into them. And then some movie and TV stuff. The Jim Henson's Storyteller, Sword in the Stone, and one of the things that I got for Amanda, Turning Red. She really enjoyed that, so I knew she wanted to have a copy of that movie. And Amanda really made out on Switch games for Christmas. She got an indie game, looks really interesting, definitely something up her alley, Spirit of the North. As well as a couple of Nintendo games that she has been looking forward to playing, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Looks very much like a Kirby's kind of take on the Mario Odyssey style of gameplay, so she really wanted to check that out. And a game that I think we'll both actually play, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Probably the first time that either of us have been, I think, really into getting heavily into a Smash Bros. Game. It looks like there's so much to play through against each other, or this one looks like it has more of a story mode than a lot of the other ones. It's an adventure mode, so that looks fun. One we've been, of course, meaning to get into. We've had Switch since 2017 and just never grabbed Smash Brothers, so it's cool to finally have that. And then everyone knows we love Star Trek in this house, so we got a lot of fun Star Trek stuff. This will be a great metal poster. We have Battle of Brawn, Kirk versus the Gorn. And from the early 90s, this collection of TNG comics. It was a nice set, and definitely better than getting some of those kind of individual ones where it's really tiny and flimsy and you read it in 5 minutes. So that was fun, as well as one of the very new, I think just within the past couple of years, Star Trek kind of very general encyclopedia type books. A Star Trek book, Strange New Worlds Boldly Explained. A whole bunch of stuff about just general things about Starfleet, what is in Star Trek, good introduction, and because it's newer, a combination of some of the newer Star Trek stuff as well as the classic Trek. And a little golden book. It's really funny, I didn't realize they had done a very recent one of these. Star Trek Little Golden Book, I Am Mr. Spock. Those classic things. I remember having tons of little golden books as a little kid. And it's cool to see a very recent Star Trek one. For kids just getting into the franchise. And this really nice Hallmark ornament from Relics with Scotty and Picard. That's going to be a fun one to have up on display, and you'll see a lot of these, of course, on the Trek A Day channel as well. The Star Trek glass from the 2009 movie. This is the Uhura. I think they had like a set of maybe 4 of these, 4 or 5 when that came out. And one of these mugs that changes with the temperature, where you pour your hot water in, your tea or your coffee or whatever, and changes the image. And this one, you see the TOS cast beam down to a planet. The Star Trek transporter mug. And a couple of oddball things I thought were cute. We have this pink peppermint dilithium crystals. Scotty looks very excited to shove some crystals in his mouth. They're really funny. And I got this little pin for Amanda. She really likes Mariner and has slowly built a little collection of pins